what you're seeing here in Bayes' theorem is just how powerful it is as a way of doing one of the two things you have to do if you're going to make a decision under risk. Most business decisions are decisions under risk. You have to learn how to make them rationally. One aspect of making rational decisions under risk is to get an accurate assessment of the probability. Bayes' theorem gives us a very, very influential way of adjusting our probabilities in light of evidence. I want you to keep thinking about it. You're going to do another homework assignment on Bayes' theorem where we're going to treat these P's as hypotheses and these Q's as evidence. You'll try that for Friday, but I also am going to ask you to do a reading to show you the theoretical power of Bayes' theorem as a way of adjusting probabilities. And then I'm going to ask you to enter and to participate in a discussion board about whether or not you think Bayes' theorem is the best way to readjust probabilities in light of evidence. Once we have probabilities down, the next step we'll move to is how you go about assessing values, because making decisions under risk is a way of weighing probabilities against values and trying to combine them in a way in the most rational way possible. Here's one approach to probability that has been hugely influential in economics, in the social sciences, and in the assessment of scientific reasoning generally, that is available to business people for readjusting their probabilities in light of evidence. We're now going to see how to combine that in the next portion of the class with the most influential approach to giving numerical estimates on what are called utilities in business-making situations. And then I'm going to ask you to assess whether or not you think this combined approach is the best model for making decisions under risk in business situations. So be thinking about it, try the problems, make sure you understand them, and then we'll move on to continue our study of rational business decision making under risk, the most prominent kind of decisions that people in business have to make.